Hey, welcome back, Unboxable. Episode 16 to 18. We just had a little discussion. We're not sure, but Roman back with James. I guess I'll move my mic closer to my mouth so you guys can hear me a little better. I just have a shitty mic in general. Like when I watch these back, the computer's just ass. So I am getting a new computer still very soon, and that will be such a pleasure for not only me but everyone watching this. So it doesn't look like the this bullshit anymore.
Yeah, I mean, well, you can get a new microphone, get a new computer, whatever, but at the same time, people can hear very clearly what you're saying still, and the production will get better, and we'll make it better because we Unboxable. We like things to be whole, we like things to be complete. We can still give that information, but we can do it in a better way. We can deliver it in a better way. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the things that we're saying are still getting out there, and we can hear. I ain't even got a microphone. I'm just doing it straight from the computer. You can still hear me.
Oh yeah, you have a nice computer though. You have that nice Apple one, so it's just good quality computer. Did you see that Tesla created the Optimus Gen 2, that robot?
Nah, I haven't seen it, and I think we got different news cycles here because the sorts of shit I'm seeing and the sorts of shit that's being said over there, like you've got different things which are kind of like take the news and take the people, and there's different things reported here, so stuff like that. Like I haven't heard anything about it, but I suppose it's good that we can combine where we are geographically to get the news cycles together and bring it to people in one go. So here you go. This is the bullshit that's happening in the world.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's not like it's front page or anything. I just scour and also pay attention to them. But it's straight up they created a robot. Like it's a robot that walks around and shit, you know what I mean? Sketchy as fuck. If these lot, dude, the invaders, they want to fight, dude, they won't even have to fight us. They got robots to do it.
Dude, they told me Star Wars weren't real. These lot are out here fighting Jedi fucking against them. You know them like little robot things they got in Star Wars.
I mean, literally, that shit is dead
Real,
ass.
dude. People are telling me we got to use the Force. We got lightsabers. We fight. We got the, we were the blues. We were the, what I'm saying. These lot got the red. You know what I'm saying. We're using the Force. We're fighting their little android fucking Jedi thing.
Yeah,
Straight.
that shit's full ass real, dude. Straight drones, you
Like we
know?
created the movies, like we created it. It was within our imagination to create. So if we can create it in a movie, I'm damn sure we can create the same sort of shit in real life.
Oh yeah, dude. Where's Jabba the Hutt? How's your ex-girlfriend doing?
Nah, you know what? That's my bitch again. You know what I'm saying? It's funny you bring up
Oh,
shit.
I mean, Pizza Hut, you guys should go there. There's a thing going around too, also in the US on the internet. There's a couple of things. This isn't a scour thing. This is kind of just headline. It's this Cat Williams guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, you getting that too?
I ain't seen it. No, I know who he is. He's got some funny ass sketches. What's he been doing now? She
Well,
talk.
he just like broke the internet with a huge ass interview because like he's been gone for a while. And uh, he's I don't know. I'm not buying something with it. That's all I'll say, dude, because his name already is sketchy. And then you add the fact that like comedy is gonna be like a different way of destroying the inner cities. I'm gonna say that right now, and like destroying different populations. They'll have to evolve, and this is all coming right now, so this is fresh, nigga. Off the tap, bro, hot steam buns. But so they'll have to find a way to evolve. They used hip hop before. Now they can use fucking comedy. One of the reasons I'm saying that is because I watched Shane Gillis like 5 minutes of his stand-up he did in Austin, Texas, right? I think it's weird that Joe Rogan chose to move to Texas for a reason. I think he moved to Texas to spread programs and his ideas for a reason. And that's not only the most conservative, like traditional place, but he came from California, and they use comedy to get away with shit. Like comedy art, what's up?
No, dude, I'm just literally gonna break this down so far. Like, just conceive of yourself, right? Before you die, like your last moments. What's the things you're gonna remember the most? Like, what sort of emotions are being evoked and attaching to these memories? And comedy, some of your funniest moments, the ones which made you laugh, like those things stick in your mind, and that's a very important part of human life and how we are. Like these things access like different states of being, and it kind of wires into a thing you remember it. So if they can come to you through your music, as you're saying, like the thing that's a big part of human, like they come in on all platforms. The whole shit's a setup to fucking get your ass from every angle possible. You know what I'm saying? And comedy and something like that, you know, people do it in their spare time. It's not like you're just at work or something. It's like you go and see a comedy show. So even outside of work in your leisure time, they can still be accessed. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, they just make so pretty much they're using comedy. Andy Warhol said comedy, I mean not comedy, but art is getting away with it. What he means is if you create a song in like a black community about like loving conservative white Donald Trump Christianity, but you get away with it, it must be because the song was so fucking amazing. You know, the black community let it slide for that reason. Vice versa, if you create like a if you go to the KKK with a song about loving black people and you get away with it, it's because the song was amazing. So in comedy, there's whole comedy is literally saying something that you're not supposed to say, but getting away with it as well. Also, it's like the whole idea of cracking up is making someone crack like an egg to an idea that they weren't open to before. So you're making them crack up and laugh because they're opening up to this idea. It's literally cracking a foundation. So it's just the whole ass. They're using comedy now, and Shane Gillis is in tech. They're in Texas for a reason. Texas is supposed to be like the land of David, uh, projected. Either way,
Like,
I just had
would you do you think Joe Rogan's funny? Like, would you pay to go and see a stand up of Joe Rogan standing there? Like, is that someone you think's
bro.
like what? Who's paying to?
Okay, so yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. So I've liked comedy since I was legit 8, 9 years old. Like I'm 24. So, and you can ask my friends when I was that old this. I literally would tell them I want to have a stand-up special. Like I want to do my own shit. Like when I was 10 or 11 years old, 12 years old. My friends though, they like comedy, but they weren't into it like me. But back then I was listening to Daniel Tosh. You had a little Dane Cook, I guess. Some of it, most of it was cringy. There was actually like some funny comedians. Daniel Tosh, I think, was one of the funniest ever. You know, Cat Williams was funny back then. A couple people. Now though, dude, like I'm trying to establish my ethos, logos, and pathos talking about this. You know what I mean? The credibility for me to be able to talk about this is I pretty much understand it like very well from being a fan for so long. Being smart, I could put shit together. It's not rocket science.
Like, you the Joker himself. They don't call that shit a Mexican joke for a reason. You are literally the Joker card in the deck. So if anyone's gonna know about what funny and how this shit runs, it's gonna be my man, and that's just straight up.
Yeah. So these like one Joe Rogan puts out a bunch of comedians that aren't funny at all. Like I had one of my friends tried to tell me Tom Segura was funny, and I literally watched him and I was like, bro, I don't think I laughed once. That shit is not funny at all. Half these fuckers are not funny, dude. They're literally set up. They're literally plants, bro.
Yeah, no, that's exactly the point. But you know what? There was something I saw earlier as well. I'll move it on slightly. There's something I saw earlier because we're talking about news cycles, right? And so I've seen some stuff in the news today. Like I don't remember the stories or know what's happened. I just see shit like that. I'm just like, just see the bullshit. And I'll lead it on to something else. And this is one of the ones that which gets me thinking. It's like, so apparently between in like Ukraine and Russia, there was some bomb that was landed somewhere, and there was a bear which was in a zoo, and they basically what they've done is they've got that bear, they've taken it over to Scotland in the UK, and it's become like this news story where like a bear saved from the war here, and they're saying the bear's literally got like fucking PTSD, like fucking like problems with like this fucking bomb, like, and the thing looks retarded to begin with, and they're just taking it into a cage in fucking Scotland, fucking cameras around, just like coming out of the thing. And just forcing it to live through a painful existence in a fucking cage with fucking trauma from fucking doing this. Shit looks retarded anyway. And then you're trying to tell me, like, you're doing it on a humane basis. Like, bro, it's the same thing with, like, what would you rather do? Would you rather be locked in a cage for the rest of your life and not be able to do anything or get a bullet to the head? Like, what's more humane if you're going to do that to someone? It's like they do it on grounds of, like, that shit's torture. That shit is straight up torture. And these lot are torturing the entire earth, and it's in everything they do. Shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, exactly. They're terraforming.
Yeah.
Uh, so comedy is just they went to Texas to go there and destroy it like California is completely eroding from the inside out now. With no moral fabric, lawlessness, blah blah blah. That's just the next place on the ship. I bet after that, if they destroy that completely, because they'll do it through different means. I mean, they sent their comedians in there, to destroy it.
You see, so
I
like,
don't think,
I'm just getting ideas, bro. So you say like California in the United States, right? that's like the hot spot. That is the place. That like if you're gonna say where's like the place, they're like California's where everything goes on. You know, it's all like the business. They're like it's like where all the fucking Hollywood is and all that fucking bullshit. Where like everyone lives there, right? It's like, and if you look at the locations of the chakras upon the earth, there's a chakra in the United States, and it's literally California right there. And you can see it in like when you say it's collapsing from the inside out, like that's one of the strongholds, and that's one of like the vital points of the earth. Like you know what I'm saying? It's a main stage, it's a main place, and like if shit's gonna happen, and it's at that energy point.
What chakra is right there? The sacral chakra at Mount Shasta,
Yes,
right?
sacral chakra. Yeah,
On the sacral, it goes root, then sacral.
I don't even know. I don't even know all the
I would
names. I
just,
don't even know what it is, but it's something like that. Yeah, root, and I think it's down towards. Yeah. I think
it's right, it's in like right above. I know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to get the exact specifics right. You know what I mean? But like it's
but
right above.
that means something. The order they're in and where they are and what it's called means something. It tells you something about that place, what energy, what kind of thing it is, right?
Well, San Francisco is the gay capital of the city, and if that's near the root, the sacral and root chakra are interconnected. So if they're fucking with the sexes and gender identification and like more like what people feel like rather than just their actual root shot, because
Yeah, because it's a literal vibration and a literal energy in the earth that builds. It's not like in something like we build it here. It's like so we're talking about the music, like the bongos, like it's a real vibration shit that exists in the earth. And if you fucking terraform that shit and do the maximum, like creating the opposite kind of energy and to stop shit rising, like they gonna do it. And they stay doing it. And I've had enough, bro. I'm pissed off for their shit. I've had about enough of the shit that they're doing to this earth, bro. Swear down.
so the third eye is it's in Glasgow, right?
Nah, it's in Glastonbury, Shaftesbury.
Glastonbury, my bad. Yeah, ain't that close to the uni you went to?
Yeah, it's pretty close, but at the same time, Glastonbury Festival, music festival, like the big one of the biggest festivals, like music festivals in the world.
Yeah, the one that Kendrick headlined. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a coincidence. So even we're talking about California, this big place like Glastonbury, Shaftesbury, biggest music festival. Like when these big things and big events and shit, you know what I'm saying? It means something. And
What
Stonehenge,
where on the map is that shit? Is it over? Okay, I'm thinking it's either over here to the
Stonehenge,
left.
bro, the literal thing that's in England. That's these where Stonehenge is. Like that shit was not built there by accident, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit was not built there by accident.
Oh, so it's like Middle England.
Yeah, it's like slightly to the left in the middle.
Got you. Yeah. Okay. Then okay, I was thinking because Glasgow is up at the top, right?
Yeah, that's in Scotland at the top.
Yeah, that'd be cool to go there, but that's besides the point. You know what I mean?
Glasgow is not somewhere cool to go, especially now. Glasgow is a rundown city with people addicted to fentanyl and fucking heroin laying on the sides of fucking streets, bro. If you want to go to Scotland, go to Glasgow. It'll be a laugh. You know what I'm saying? They've got the football there. Glasgow Rangers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Celtic. I don't know. See, even within the football, you got Rangers, the Protestant, the Catholic.
Oh God, bro, no way. I'm connecting shit because I've been okay. So I was thinking this earlier. I was like, bro, it's been long enough. Like, and Theo Vaughn literally said in like a podcast, he was like, we need another war on drugs. Because he's just a fucking plant anyways. And if you know anything about a war on drugs, then you would know that the war on drugs is a complete war on pretty much humanity to lock a bunch of people up, plant drugs around in communities and destroy people. Fentanyl is crack number two. Comedy is hip hop number two. It's gonna come. Cat Williams is probably gonna get in a war with Joe Rogan and them. It's gonna be Biggie versus fucking Tupac bullshit again. They're rewriting, redoing the script. It's all the same shit. The robots are going to be taking niggas' jobs now. They're not going to have an excuse of outsourcing jobs or moving out factories from certain places. So they'll just robot jobs that are occupied of certain civilizations. So it's just a number two. It's just a second form, second wave of it. And I identified it here in real life in person. I've never read this anywhere. This won't be anywhere, and this is how it goes. Nigga, this is
Yeah,
let it be
that's
seen.
straight from the fucking source. That's straight from one of them ones themselves that are saying how it is that we see it. We don't need to go see it. You know what I'm saying? We seeing shit and we saying shit that people can't even conceptualize. Like people aren't even seeing. There's no one else saying this. You know what I'm saying? It's shit like that where it's like we trying, but I was gonna say something now. I fucking start fucking forgetting it, bro.
Yeah, where's the fentanyl coming from? Mexico don't fucking sell fentanyl. The cartel are shitty. They're killing anybody who
Shit.
sells that shit.
Bro, I got it. Yeah, so even like one of the deeper things is as well, the whole shit is a trap. Like They get you locked in these jobs, and then oh, there's this thing, technology which is coming, and soon you're not. Dude, that was the way it was going to be from the beginning. They've been had your bitch ass in a fucking trap for probably about 200 years, however long, knowing exactly what's happening and how these lot devised a plan on how they're slowly going to wean you into fucking to your own demise. This shit ain't random, bro. This whole shit is a storyline and a fucking plot. But you can't conceive that this shit could happen over a long period of time, like 150, 200, 2,000 years. You don't even realize that shit possible with the level that these lot are at, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been clocking this shit and we've been seeing this shit. And this is straight live from the source itself, telling you what's up.
Yeah, I knew I had to make sense of this shit because none of the fentanyl stories are fucking adding up. The cartel literally already issued that if anyone's selling fentanyl or cutting their shit with it, they're literally going to kill them because it's fucking up their business. Why would they kill their customers?
Exactly.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would they give the US more incentive to raid them when they're making a fuck ton of money? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, the fentanyl's coming from China. What?
Right,
How?
right. The fentanyl fucking has been
Are
getting
all the Chinese dealers, are there just a fucking an alien fucking invasion of all
good.
the drug dealers and they're all Chinese now and they just brought fentanyl with them and it's all coordinated fucking plan. They talk on a Tamagotchi.
Right, I'm putting this shit together. So who's the US been like going to war with and like being over that way? Is it like Iran? Was it Iran? They've had problems with Iran. UK's been into Afghanistan. These lot are going over to these places, fucking terraforming that place and growing a bunch of fentanyl, fucking everything, and just putting it directly onto the streets. Full UK, US being in the same area, done the same bullshit war for no nothing, and they're doing this, doing that, blah blah. These lot being going over there doing that thing, whole things are set up. Congratulations.
No, that shit's in the lower income communities only. Sold with only cheap ass drugs to the poor ass people, which is a community they target.
They terraform their place, turn it into this system and game. Say you need to have money. Oh, I'm not going to get money. How's the only way to get money? Go into the fucking field and pick a bunch of fucking blah 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 blah. Like, what else are they going to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they put the whole shit on you, and they go over there trying to say improvement, this, that, progress, blah blah blah. Whole shit's fucking cancer spreading across the earth, bro.
Yeah, dude, the same boy, same thing. We're seeing it 2024 fucking pretty much COINTEL program fucking contemporary form. So, this is a fucking freestyle, dude.
Oh, dude, our whole shit's a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? We do this shit live. Like this is just how it runs. Like the whole thing. That's because we got the swag, we got the sauce that Joe Rogan ain't got on the stage. You know what I'm saying? We can run this shit off the dome, and that shit gonna be coming delivered, coming correct.
Joe Rogan's part of it, bro.
Yeah, of course he's part of it. He's part of the fucking bullshit. He's the one benefiting of it, making $1 million doing this in the spotlight. Of course he's part of it because that's who they want in there. Everyone you see that's on that screen is part of it. Damn near everyone you see part of the playing their game is part of it. Probably only about 5 people on earth that ain't. I hope
Yeah,
people.
yeah, you're not wrong, dude. And the sad part is that it's just the same script. A little different, I guess, but
Shit, so they don't even make that shit like so it's like hidden in plain sight. Like people just have such a fucking like a memory. Like, do you know like over here in the UK, like the music I listen to and shit, say like Pink Floyd's or Big Country out in Scotland, or like people in Manchester like Stone Roses, Oasis, people like that. All these bands that I grew up like listening to, Led Zeppelin, all these ones, like no one even listens to them anymore. Like it's so weird. Like the stuff that they're saying, like that's good music. Like that Pink Floyd album we spoke about. This is like high like communication, like proper. And the shit people listen to, like they haven't like the whole thing. Like you can just see how far it's regressed, and their memory of what they know, like these lot can't even fucking they can't even see the shit, let alone figure out it's been happening over time. Like, and that's the majority of people.
yeah, dude, this it's just it's on
They
bail
got the
now.
third eye. They have not got that third eye.
It's all unveiled. It's all unveiled now. I get it now.
Yeah, shit's becoming real clear. Shit's becoming real clear. It's getting clearer by the day. You know what I'm saying? Momentum is growing by the day. We're gaining. Certain people are losing momentum. Shit collapsing, shit they're doing the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like the fucking government created crack. They created fentanyl. I'll fucking bet on it. US government.
Why would you need to create that shit when you could just get straight cocoa leaf, fucking make shit fresh from the like? Why do I need it have it like in this form? Like, why do I need to have acid when it, you got like the actual stuff from like the fucking shamans? What is it? Fucking ayahuasca. Like when you got the actual thing, like why do I need to create another thing?
Why do you need ayahuasca, nigga? What's the problem if you're just eating fruit and shit, nigga? You need that shit for no reason. But
Yeah. Well,
regardless,
you wouldn't need it, but you know how some like obviously like in some religions or some shit, or like some places they use it as like a you get to a certain age and it's like an initiation into the fucking, you know what I mean?
yeah, this is Alex Jones mixed with Rothschild, mixed with Genghis Khan, mixed with fucking Montezuma, dude. This is not Alex Jones got his information and predicted everything that was going to happen soon and how laid it all out and why and how, blah blah blah. From the government because he's been a shill. He didn't get into Bohemian Grove. By his story don't even make fucking sense. He
Dude,
said he got into Bohemian Grove by the story sneaking in.
I took some come on, bro. Shit.
Trump, Republicans. Yeah, dude, this is fucking John Jones mixed with fucking Alex Jones times 80 plus Godzilla, nuclear fissured, ether accessible infinite, dude. I'm putting all these fuckers to shame. This is in time. I'm predicting and laying out what's happening in the COINTEL program right now. You can come back in 20 motherfucking years or 15 years when they finally put this shit and fucking go through all the weeds and figure it out. They'll put this shit down. And then by then, you fucking retards will be like, have to take 10 more years after that to learn it. And then by then, there's going to be another one.
Dude, by that time, people even learn it. I'll be 40 years ahead of where I am now, and I already damn near know the most people ever could. By the time they catch up to where I am now, dude, I wish they were to where I'm going to be tomorrow. Like this shit's gaining real quick. And you know what I'm saying? We've been laying out, we know what's going to happen. I predict even more. That me and my brothers, me and my boys, the unboxable people, you know what I'm saying? This shit's ours, bro. We running this back. Like,
I don't have a criminal history. I don't have any ties. There's nothing you can arrest me for. And honestly, when it comes that time to where it is like, okay, dude, like I like Andrew Tate, dude. He fucking let dudes beat off to him on a computer when he talked to him, fucking typed to him like he's a woman, bro, doing weird shit, nigga. I'm not like that, dude. I'm not a freak show. So if it does come to it where I have a real life Andrew Tate, like they're gonna kill me, I'm live streaming my whole life. I'm live streaming my life 24/7 till I'm fucking dead. What are they gonna do? There's nothing they can do. They can't plant shit on me. They can't pull up on me. And I'm gonna have a backup generator just in case the electricity goes out that I'm gonna have fucking ready to go.
but I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. They ain't gonna do shit. They got plastic power. Do you know the only people that they're the only ones that are scared for what we're gonna do? They know they can't do shit, bro. They're scared for what we're gonna do. They're doing the most to try and stop these things like from going down because they don't want to start. They don't want to start with us, bro. They can try and create their fucking little android bots to try and fight us because they can't fucking fight for their own fucking lives and for their power. You know what I'm saying, bro? These are man, we
No, they have power. They have predator missile power. I mean, they can blow my shit up right now.
okay. So I saw something else in the news earlier about like the Danish royal family. They've been putting stuff out, and obviously royal families in general. I suppose the question is, what legitimacy do you think they have today? You think that like we're talking about the kings, like the royal families, the ones at the top, like king. You know what I'm saying? Like you think they should be in that position? They deserve to be in that position. You know, these are the kings. You think they wear the crown? You think they can access the crown, bro? You think they can do that? You think they're fit to wear the crown? You know what I'm saying?
They don't have any power. They did at a point in time in history, but when
But
you
just,
were
I
bought
mean, just
out,
the image of it, like just the image of it. They still have a good, like, okay, they don't have power. These are chilling or whatever it
they're a
does.
celebrity.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like, then that's not king. That's not the king. Like, coming presenting to me like the king. It's like I'm fighting the king. Last time that was me. So this motherfucker up there can't be. But then at the same time, like some of the shit you were seeing, you see these people like these Alex Jones and these Joe Rogan and shit. See, like we can give like all their actions like point to it, but we're at this level, bro. Like physiognomy is a thing. Like I can just see it in their face, just the way the brother looks, where he walks, where he talks. I can just say that this straight agent, same with all of them, Andrew Tate, Alex, all of them. I'm just like I can just see it, the way he walks, the way like just shit like that, bro. I can just see that shit straight out.
No, they're all Republican, all part of the same psyop. Andrew Tate, Joe Rogan, Alex Jones, all the way to John Zerka to fucking what's that retard that thinks Christian white people should be like the head of everything? some retard dude that worked with
Dude,
Kanye West.
fucking,
Kanye West, you
dude,
name it, dude. All
fucking
these fuckers.
Kitson, fucking Ben Shapiro, Sam Harris, these other fucking guys that go on there. Neil deGrasse Tyson, these, you know, these are all part of the same fucking bullshit, but all of them are, because they're the ones, they're putting the system on your bitch ass. Can't tell me Andrew Tate's trying to help the people when he really just, all he's doing is getting you on a fake website called The Real World, telling you to invest in a little pyramid scheme. Nah, he playing the system, bro. Dude's been fucking doing bullshit, typing up to boys, fucking putting negative energy in the world. Dude playing the system. He just controlled us, and we said this, we know what he's doing. He's making you think the one's here, but he's just putting putting your bitch ass back deeper into the fucking system. He's got fuck, bro, fuck these lot,
One,
bro. Bam.
one of
There's
one of
link.
the one of the points of false idols is so people think someone else is doing something, so that it removes the burden. Like, oh no, Trump's saving us all. Fucking Jewish fucking mule, so he's saving us all.
Andrew Tate, the top G. Oh, if he can't do it, nobody can. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, who labeled that dude the top G, bro? He
Dude's
tried
a
to get out
superhero,
of his
dude.
car in the hood.
Dude's a superhero in his gay little shorts, bro. Fucking up his ass. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Bro, he wouldn't be able to literally get out of his car in the hood, I swear. Like, well, one, if they heard the story of he used to text dudes and get them to ejaculate and act like he was a woman for money, they'd immediately be like, bro, fuck about, get the fuck up out of here. Fuck two, you're gonna hang around here, dude. You're like, gonna just put a bullet in your fucking head, freak. Well, two is,
And purely for the good of the world. You know what I'm saying? That will bring more positive energy into the world than the bullshit he's about to do.
yeah, also that he's from the UK, like he's from Luton, like that's not like the US at all. They don't have guns.
Dude, bro, I don't know where this guy was from. Like, you know, when people have these weird accents, like he kind of speaks like he's British, he kind of speaks like he's American, kind of looks Albanian, he just lives in Romania. Like he's got his dad's like this, his mum's like this. You're just like, dude's just a fucking like, yeah, he's a unique character. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, shit's just weird. Like Luton, bro, that's just outside of London. It's a bit of a rough area. I don't know.
Yeah, in London.
It's just outside of London. I don't know if it is in London.
I know, but London's not like the US.
Yes.
Not even close.
Did he ever live in the US? His dad was there
And
apparently.
yeah, he actually did live in the US and then moved to England. I think uh I don't no one in the US or no one in the world is sort of Luton. Okay, let's just be real. No one's heard of that ever. You're not from the hood. You're from maybe a little more rundown area. There is no such thing as the hood in Luton. There's no gangs there. No one knows of gangs.
You underestimate these British cities, brother. I'm telling you, you've only seen London like these places, like Luton, these kinds of places, brother.
What's the gang there?
Nah, I'm not. There's no, but it's just like a rundown place. It's not the quality
So
of.
there's no coordinated gangs.
There probably is. I don't fucking know them.
Okay, there's none then. Okay, so if there was, they'd be coordinated. It'd be a little bit scarier because then you couldn't hit Pablo without going down the street and dealing with Tony. But if it's just a group of fucking puffy
Yeah,
jacket, if
yeah,
it's
but
just a group of kids in
no,
puffy jackets, then I don't really care because I could just knock them all the fuck out, hit them over the head with a PVC pipe and walk into another block, and it's not a big deal. If it's coordinated, it's a little scarier. Not to mention three police officers with guns could come and absolutely destroy the whole hood.
yeah,
But
yeah. Well, no, it's not. I'm not saying it like that. Obviously, you know, like the power system in the UK, it's not fucking cartel run or some shit. Like it's a government thing, so there's no like gang there which is doing too much because you know what I'm saying. The power control is with that fucking like systemic fucking bullshit. But at the same time, it's like obviously it's I don't know if there's a hood. It's just it's not the nicest place to grow up in. I'll put it like that. You're not in fucking LA. You're not in fucking living in fucking London. You're not living in Rome. Like it's pretty like it's known in England for being a bit of a shit place.
well, for perspective, which he indeed,
It's not Tijuana, but it's a shit place.
for perspective, which Andrew Tate insists that he has, which he obviously does not. He implies that he's from the fucking dangerous hood and people are fucking killing each other for water, which he's not. It is
Yeah,
not on a comparative scale. Nowhere in the world has anyone seen London on any murder rate or crime rate thing ever. Also, let me set the record. Let me set this record straight real quick.
I don't. Obviously, there's some things you got to remember as well. There's no guns over here. Obviously, people.
Okay.
London, like the crime rate, like the knife crime is probably one of the highest in the world. I would predict
It's okay, why aren't people dying?
gang related shit. I don't fucking know.
I'm talking about homicide rates. It's easier to honestly, it's probably easier to die by a bunch of.
About any of that, bro. But the main point was that Andrew.
The main point is you're defending Andrew Tate acting like he's from the hood.
Yeah, the
But here's
main point.
another
No, but
point. So
he isn't anyway. Like we can just see that he ain't. He's
there's no such thing as the hood in the UK. There's no such thing, bro. That's what I'm getting at. There's no such thing. There's no coordinated gangs that run and create a hood. A hood means it's a hood encompassed by gang members. There's a hood
what
of people
talking
that
about?
run an area.
Dude, what are you talking about? I mean, obviously there's different ways of doing it. It's not like the cartel control. There's a fucking government with a police force, but there's fucking gangs and people in the street, like hoods that run a fucking area. Like you think that don't exist? Of course it does, but I run this fucking
Who
town
are they?
here, so I don't see anyone doing that to me when I'm walking around.
Who
For
are the hood? Who's the gang members there then?
I don't know the fucking gang.
What's the coordinated scary gang that's the UK is scared of?
Usually on an estate or a block, like it's not like well, obviously there's affiliations across places, but it's not like a Crips and the Bloods. There's two gangs in the city. There's more than that. You know what I'm saying? It might be 10, like blah blah blah, however many. It's not as coordinated, and it's the division's not as like direct where it's this one or that one. You know, there's
So
multiple.
it's like four dudes on a block, like
I
I was saying.
don't know, maybe
There's
20.
no hoods in the UK. The UK is soft. Maybe in London, where people get hungry and shit, it could get a bit scary. No one's heard of the UK ever being dangerous, besides Andrew Tate saying knife crime is bad. No
Dude,
one's ever said that, bro.
savage
Anyone from
people,
Mexico would go to the UK and walk
savage
around in the middle
people.
of the night with their hands up in the middle of the night yelling, "Come get me." We don't get where are you at? And no one would give a fuck. That place is not hard. Let's establish Andrew Tate is already a phony. Two, he grew up with a CIA dad and a mom. His dad was around. He doesn't like to get back. He leaves weird filler gaps in his story. He's been a government agent since the beginning. His dad was probably around. They probably had plenty of money. Who knows if he even grew up in that fucking area? You know, he should have made a better one up. You know, looting like no one's heard of that dog. So no hood in no world are you accepted. If you pull up to Mexico, you're dead.
He can't even pull back up to London. But no, on another note, bro, like you are chatting out your ass a bit, bro. I think that salsa might have done something to your identification as a rectum. UK's a savage place, bro, because my people, you know what I'm saying? We've been producing savages. We stay producing savages. We had an empire that we went over and fucking, you know what I'm saying? We got a heavyweight champion in boxing, got a heavyweight champion in fucking MMA. You know what I'm saying? British people been fighting. We've been doing it in football. We love that shit. That's what we do. We've always had boxers. We love a little set fucking straightener. I love a little fucking settle up. You know what I'm saying? We're savage people, bro. And yeah, even if there's no guns and fucking bullshit, like England ain't fucking like walking through a fucking park on a sunny day. Like we like doing that shit. There's always bullshit going on here, though.
No one's heard of Luton. No one's heard of Andrew Tate's fake fucking life. So if you pull up to Mexico, you're dead.
Yeah, you better not pull back.
Puta negro. I'm looking here, man, and I'm not seeing London or anywhere on the UK in anything about any dangerous areas. Or
Dude,
Luton definitely is
dude,
not
dude,
even
dude,
going to
dude,
be in the
dude, dude,
top 4 million.
dude, you literally verified this the other day from the story that the guy gave. He literally got robbed for all his shit.
Dude, if you walk around anywhere at 3 a.m. and you're a prime suspect like that, retard, you're gonna get honestly, the fact that he didn't get robbed more is honestly kind of
Does that
crazy.
happen everywhere? I don't know, bro. I feel like I could walk around a few places and have that not happen to me.
If anywhere you need to walk around in Europe or in UK drunk like that, that's probably the safest place.
You
I
reckon?
don't know. Okay, let's see. One, Calais, Mexico. Tijuana, Mexico. Ciudad Juarez, Mexico. Obregón, Mexico. Irapuato, Mexico. Ensenada, Mexico. St. Louis, United States.
Dude,
Europan,
you're
Mexico.
saying, you're saying it like that's not obvious. Like, dude, we're talking about fucking like a cartel around Mexico, a bunch of fucking AKs running about and drug fucking this, that, and fucking rundown places. They ain't got no bullshit. Of course, there's gonna be, dude. If I lived in that place, I'd just be running around shooting niggas. You know what I'm saying? I would literally just be doing that, bro. It's more, you know, the UK is a fucking, you know, it's one of them places where it's like, that's what it is.
it's it's not bad. Like it's really not bad. Like there's nothing that
What
it's
is
a
that?
nice place.
So you mean like, oh, you're not gonna walk out of your home and fucking this might be my last day. Like Johnny next door got shot fucking yesterday from someone driving by with an AK. Like, are we talking about anarchy? Are we talking about straight up anarchy here? Like, is that the definition of bad? Just like fucking people running around.
I'm gonna say I've been to East St. Louis, so I'd rather be. And that's just way worse than when I was in London. I don't know, dude. It's just not a place. It's not known for being the hood, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like this,
Yeah,
it's no
yeah.
one knows
No,
it for
no.
that.
We're
Your
talking about
drill
London.
rappers
Yeah,
even get laughed at.
yeah. No, we're talking about London, England. You know what I'm saying? The tourist attraction, the big thing. Of course, it's not going to be fucking like you turn up like it's supposed to be one of the places in the earth that you can go to, and it's London. You're safe and you're this. Like they put a lot of effort into doing that. But at the same time, it's not a fucking walk in the park. It's not flowers and roses, especially in certain places. But yeah, either way, Andrew
It's
Tate.
one of the nicest
I don't even
places,
want
one
to
of
devote more
the
time to
nicest,
speaking
safest, dude. It's one of the nicest, safest places in the world. I just said that on the thing, like tourism wise, like it's like one of the best places in the world, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
there's gonna be dickheads everywhere trying to rob
it
people.
just depends where you go, and it just depends what you do. I mean, in general, if you're just a tourist visiting London, you're staying in one of them places. You know, there's a fucking London's one of the most fucking like surveilled cities on the fucking planet per square meter or something. There's a camera on everything. Like there's not really much bullshit happening, like in terms of them places. But you go like, it is what it is, bro. I don't even give a fuck about this anymore. What else we got to say? We got a couple minutes left going on here, bro.
Let's just for the record. Okay, so last time actually we were talking about who was the emperor during Jesus, and I said Constantine. I actually flipped those because Constantine was like one of the first Christian, if not the Christian emperor, who put a bunch of like his ideals forth with Easter and whatnot. It was actually Tiberius Julius Caesar Augustus who was the emperor during that. So I wanted to go back just to clean that up. But either way, yeah, London, UK, very nice place, one of the nicest places in the world. You know, it's in Europe, it's a first world country. There's fucking food in the dumpster anytime someone needs it. There's water. Very nice, you know. Don't buy Andrew Tate shit. He can't pull up to any hood. He's not the top G. He's the top government G. The top government, yeah, maybe. James got a little bit hurt there because he's from there, you know, but
Do you think you've got to grow up in the hood to be bad, or you think if you don't grow up in the hood,
fuck no.
so he's
Fuck
just
no.
trying to use that, but he wouldn't need to use that as justification if he was bad. You would just be like, oh, he's bad.
Exactly.
So,
Like
so
he
the
literally
fact that he's
said
trying to use that he's from Luton in the hood to try and use that as some justification for your bitch ass to believe him, even though he's a soft G, not a top G. He's a good G, not a bad G. And he's you trying to use that in a bitch ass for justification. And yeah, he's not from the hood. I know Luton, yeah, there may be some bullshit plays in Luton, but it's not bad. And the fact he's using it to try and justify the shit just tells you everything.
that's what I mean. Like he's just trying to justify the with like there's nothing there. Like, dude, you made other guys jerk off to what you're telling them for money. Like, what else makes you like a top G? Like nothing, literally nothing, bro. You have a bunch of money, cool. You're literally a government plant. Your dad was in the CIA. You use a chess piece and you love chess, which is a Masonic checkerboard. Your story doesn't add up. You leave potholes and shit. Where the fuck was your dad at? He was in the CIA for 20 years and knew 8 languages, but you're telling me you couldn't send you guys fucking $100?
But a guy from the States moved into fucking UK, lives in Romania. Why does he live in Romania, bro? Don't you
Yeah,
find
why are you in Romania? Like the Romani gypsies or what?
it's just a bit weird. I don't know why you live in Romania, bro.
Because that's where the Romani gypsies are from.
All right, we
Yeah,
picked out. This is the end of episode number, whatever it is.
yeah, fuck Luton.